All right, here we are, day 14. Last night was a good night. It was pretty warm, probably just in the 50s, low 50s. Windy as hell, but we were in the shelter with the tarp on it, so it was nice. So it's been windy since we went to bed last night. You can hear it, strong winds, but it looks like the chance of rain is holding off till the afternoon, maybe 30%, and then it's tonight and into tomorrow morning where it's heavy. But so we should be able to make at least half the day without rain, and who knows, maybe the whole day, just depends. But we'll have the winds, but that's okay. It's not cold. It's supposed to be in the 50s to 60s today, so that's not bad. All right, so we got 16.4 to get to Double Spring Gap Shelter. We get there, that'll set us up nicely to get the Newfound Gap tomorrow. It'll just be like 10.5 tomorrow, and hopefully we can bang that out in the morning, by 12 or 1 o'clock. All right, so this is what we got, day 14, heading 16.4 miles. All right, there's Rocky Top. That's our next mountain to climb, and then next to it is Thunderhead. So we're gonna be going up Rocky Top here shortly. It's windy, as you can hear. Probably won't have too much of a view up at Rocky Top, but we'll video whatever view we got. All right, here we go. All right, here we are, top of Rocky Top. No view, but it's pretty if the clouds weren't there. All right, Rocky Top done. Thunderhead's next. Let's go. All right, it started spitting rain on us a little bit, so it's just little spits here now. We're on our way down Thunderhead. I guess our plan is to get the Derrick Knob Shelter for lunch. Eat lunch there, and then we'll push on to Double Spring Gap Shelter for the night. Hoping that the rain just kind of stays like this the rest of the day till we get to the sleep shelter. But like I said, the shelter last night, there were 5 of us there. Me, Joe Guy, section hiker, treehouse, and another female thru hiker. But it was a good night. Slept good. Temperature, like I said, was probably about 50-ish. So it was nice. Wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold. Wind was kicking last night, but I had the tarp down over the front of the shelter, so it didn't come into the shelter, but it was banging the tarp all night long. But it was fine. So this is what we got. This will be our day, hopefully, just like this for another probably 10 to 12 miles. So do what we got to do. Let me maneuver these rocks because they're kind of slick. All right, talk to you later. All right, here we are. It's about 12:05. We're just a few tenths of a mile from the shelter for lunch, Derrick Knob Shelter. We're probably about 3/10 of a mile, roughly 4/10 of a mile from it. We're gonna stop there and eat lunch, take a little break, and then we'll continue. We'll be, when we get there, we'll be 9 miles in for the day. So that'll just leave us 7.4 to go this afternoon. to get to double Springs Gap, whatever shelter. So only a couple times did it kind of sprinkle on us. A few little rains. Nothing big here. The trees rocking and cracking over there. The wind, sometimes the wind cuts down to nothing. Sometimes it's pretty stout, but that's what we got. We got this little up here to the shelter, and then we'll take lunch. All right, here we are. It's after lunch. We stopped at the shelter for lunch. We ran into Uncle Bill and Pace Setter. They were taking a zero at the shelter and had the fire going in the fireplace. So we were able to eat our lunch and sit by the fire. So now we're just trying to push on to the shelter. And of course, since I pulled the camera out, we got a little up. So, but, way down, chill guy. Supposedly, Newfound Gap Road has been closed. And it may be closed until Monday. So we're trying to figure out our plan for tomorrow. We may not be able to get out tomorrow. So we'll have to see how things work out. Oh, the sun's trying to peek through. I think we're done with the rain until tonight. Late tonight, middle of the night. It's when the bad rain's coming. So I think all we have to deal with now is the wind, which it's in the 50s. So the wind's not bad. Not cold or anything. So we just gotta go another 6 miles or so to get to the shelter, and then make sure we throw some dry clothes on, because wearing our rain jackets, you kind of sweat out your clothes. So I don't know what the temp's supposed to be tonight. I have to check it when I get to the shelter. I don't think it's going to be cold. I think tomorrow night was the cold night. So if we can't get out tomorrow, we may have to just, instead of hiking 10.5 to Newfound Gap, go about 5.5 to Mount Collins shelter tomorrow. Like wait for the rain to kind of let off tomorrow, and then hike the 5 miles to the next shelter. This way, Monday will only be like 5 miles from Newfound Gap, and we can bug out then, and we'll probably have to take a zero, because we gotta get clean clothes, we gotta resupply, you know. We probably, barely have enough food to stretch into Monday. I think I had an extra dinner, so we might have to split that tomorrow night if we can't get out tomorrow. But we'll make it work, whatever. All right, let me put you up. All right, here we are. We're super close to the shelter. Double Springs Gap shelter, I think. Mile 197.5. So, should be other people there when we get there. Probably at least 4 other people that I know of. So, it's about 10 minutes to 5, so we'll get there by 5, probably 5 till. So, you hear the wind. It's pretty much what we've been dealing with all day. And the wind advisory is supposed to end at 8 in the morning. So, that'll be good. But, long day in the wind. We just had that little bit of rain, not much. Enough to make us put our rain jackets on. But we took them off after lunch. So probably let this be the end of today's video and the end of day 14. 16.4 miles. Set up nicely for tomorrow, but we gotta hope that they open that road, or else we won't be going out tomorrow. I see the shelter down there, straight ahead. So hopefully they'll open the road sometime tomorrow morning, and we can get there and get out in the afternoon. All right, so tune in tomorrow to see what happens. Good night. All right, so there's the shelter. I'm getting ready to go to bed here in a little bit. You can see we actually got a fire going on inside. This is a little fireplace. So we got that going on. Just to give you an idea, over, you see up in there, that's all the food hangs. Our bear bags are hung. There's a privy, I think, up that way. And if you go this way, this is the water source for the shelter. And I just want to, I mean, you hear the wind and stuff, but you don't realize how much the high ground and these trees are blocking that wind till you get down by the water source. So right here, it's just like a wind tunnel, and you go down right there. There's a little white pipe coming out, and that's where you get your water. So that's where we had to get our water. But you can see how bad the wind is. Storms, the rain's supposed to come tonight, probably by 11. And we'll see how much it's raining in the morning as far as when we get out. But that's basically the lowdown. And, we'll see y'all in the morning. I think we'll sleep fine inside the shelter. We'll be fine. We'll just have to figure out what we're doing in the morning. All right.